just got in from fishing out here at Elm Hill Marina. There's 2 fire trucks out here outside of Sea Dock, and I don't see no ambulance, so I don't think it's medical. Obviously, I think it's more somebody's got a fire on their boat or something. I hope not, because they had one here a while back burn up 5 boats on this lake. In fact, I'll include that footage right after this. And I don't know what's going on down there. Maybe I can pull up and see. I don't see nothing down there. I don't see any smoke, obviously. Well, I don't know. But right after this video clip, coming up right now, I'll steal a little footage from another clip that I got that had a big fire out here, and man, they had like 5 boats burning. So if I find something else out, I'll film it, but right now I don't see nothing. They must have got it out, whatever it was. 2 fire trucks for this one. All right. Guess I'll just talk to you guys later. Yeah, this one here looks like some propane tanks burning on that. Yeah, that looks like gas, don't it? I mean, gas could go like boom here, couldn't it?
I mean, my God, they got woke up quick.
Yeah,
but my God, you see those gas tanks hit and go from side to side.
Man,
dude's got a couple of their boats out though, man. Stopped the brake, made a break.
Wow.
It was going down that dock like you wouldn't fucking believe.
I know it was roaring high this morning. The fire goes really high.
But it
burning.
Hit a gas tank, bang. Propane tank.
Really?
Next boat, bam.
Oh, there she goes. It's getting a little higher there, folks. But sometimes you wonder if this is far enough away, you know? Something lets go. Got a few of my neighbors out here this morning, all watching the fire trucks. There's a boat out there spraying. He pumps water out of the lake apparently, and they kind of backed up. They don't care for that. Still burning. Well, here it is early in the morning. And every fire truck in town is here. I mean, holy mackerel. There must be 20 fire trucks here, and they're over here spraying on this B dock, which is, thank goodness, about 5 docks down from us. I woke up this morning, boy, the whole son of a bitch was on fire. They had 1 or 2 boats burning up or something, but they're spraying away down here, so I don't know what the scoop is. But they come roaring around with me with a big boat with all the lights flashing and stuff this morning, like a fire truck on the lake. And I think it might be spraying from over there, but they're trying to put out B dock. B dock is on fire here at Elm Hill Marina in Nashville, Tennessee this morning. It's Sunday. I don't know what time it is, probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. But everybody's down here looking at it. Thank goodness we are way over there. Way over in that part of the marina. About 7 or 8 docks down. But they're trying to put out. When I woke up, it was still dark out, and there was flames, I mean, all the way to the top of these poles. Just roaring. So they've got it under control. But anyway, here comes my neighbor Rick. Here's a fire this morning at B Dock, Elm Hill Marina. Looks like they got it out.
In Donaldson, this was the scene less than an hour, about an hour and a half ago. Nashville firefighters got the call just before 6 o'clock that there was a fire at the Elm Hill Marina. That's, of course, in the Donaldson area. When they got there, you can see this is what they found, flames shooting out of some of the boats. It all started when witnesses say they started smelling smoke. When they went to investigate, they found the boats engulfed in flames. There was word that propane tanks, on some of the boats, that perhaps from some of the grills started exploding. Viewers have sent us in some pictures. Here are some from Brian Mansell. As you can see, this is just a whole lot of flames. Witnesses have told us there were probably about 4 boats that burned. People came out trying to save their boats, moving them out of the area. If you're familiar with the Elm Hill Marina, this is a very large marina with a lot of personally owned boats as well as rental boats. From what we understand, there were no injuries, but firefighters do have another concern. We've talked with Nashville Fire District Chief Buddy Byers.
We got the call a few minutes before 6, boat fire, and then it quickly turned into multiple boats on fire. We probably had 5 or 6 boats. We drafted out of the lake to get a water supply, and they did a real good job cutting it off. We lost 5 or 6 boats, a couple of them something. Now our problem, we're seeing how much fuel in the water. We're going to put some pads out in the water, try to soak up some fuel, keep it from getting out in the main channel.
All right, now we're going to take you out to the scene live. As you can see, a much calmer scene than what it was about an hour and a half ago, where you saw the flames shooting out of the fire. Still just the boats, smoke coming out of what's left of the boats here. Not much of anything, at least this boat that we're looking at right here. Nashville firefighters still on the scene, though, keeping an eye on it, making sure that nothing starts back up. But again, probably 4 or 5 boats lost in an early morning fire here at the Elm Hill Marina.
Well, I got the scoop. They're loading a girl in that ambulance right there. And she was jumping off one of the cliffs out here at Elm Hill, or Percy Priest Lake, way out there. They got some real high cliffs. In fact, that's where I was fishing, and I could see all those kids jumping off the top of there going, you know, go, 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 and they were all jumping, and they said she's probably going to be okay, but that boat, I don't know if I can zoom or you can see it or not, but that's the recovery boat that they keep over there on Sea Dock. And it brought the girl in. They just loaded her up in this ambulance right here. Lord, I hope she's okay. But I talked to the guy back at the other deal, and he said she's going to be fine. So, but she must have hit pretty hard or broke a leg or something. But at least they're not going out to pick up a body. They went out to get a live girl. So that's what happened. The kids were jumping off the top of that cliff out there, and somebody hit something, a rock, or hit somebody else or something. Well, all right, that's the scoop. I just wanted to give you an update on what actually happened. See you later for now. Man, oh man, the sirens showed up. There's a heck of a accident. A couple guys plowed into each other. There's a car out there smashed. There's a Jeep there smashed, and then there's a truck over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there, it's really mopped up good. So, it's a heck of an accident, that's for sure. I'm not sure who's to blame, but looks like somebody was going through an intersection or something and kerpow. So I'm sure the wrecker will be here soon. And we were coming back from the grocery store and heard the sirens going. One thing you'll notice that they do in the state of Tennessee that I don't think they do up in Minnesota. If they have an accident in Minnesota, here comes the state troopers. And they pull up, and man, you know, they got fire equipment in their trunk and all that kind of stuff. And I think years ago, there was an accident where some people got pinned in or whatever, and it caught fire, and the state trooper couldn't put it out. And they said if there had been a fire truck there, they would have saved the lives. Now, every fender bender, a couple of cars smash into each other here in Tennessee, and man, there goes the ambulance right there. He's leaving out, so he must have already got whoever he needed to get. And but you'll notice the big fire trucks. I mean, full-length fire trucks that would go fight a fire. Ladder truck right there on the right. They show up at car accidents, so if one catches fire, those guys can jump out with their gear and get the guy out of there. So that's just kind of the policy that they do in Tennessee that I don't think they do in Minnesota. Anyway, I think they got everything under control, so we're going to head to the house and leave this up to the wreckers and the insurance companies. See you later. One other thing, I see the leaf. One other thing, I see the fire department just fired up their leaf blower so they can blow all the parts and pieces off the road. One other thing, the fire department just fired up their leaf blower so they can blow all the chunks of plastic and glass and everything off the road. So I wonder if he does windows too. Ain't that something? Yeah. They fired up their little leaf blower so they can blow all the parts and pieces into one pile over on the side. And this guy over here, I forgot to mention, the guy that got smashed up real bad over here that hit that car, there's his canoe sticking out of the back end. Looks like it's sticking out of that metal electrical box, but it's not. It's sticking out of the back of his truck, just barely hanging in there. He had a canoe in the back of his truck. He must have been heading to the lake or coming back from the lake.
Still making memories, isn't it?
Yeah, so, but they got their leaf blower out, cleaning the roads up. Anyway, now we are going to the house, because I don't want to watch this guy do the laundry and all that stuff. See you later.